Hi guys, this is ShyGamerMaile and welcome to part 2 of my Let's Play of Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE. So I'm just going to load the game that we used last time up. And last time we rescued our kidnapped friend Tsubasa from the forces of evil in Organization 13 in Red, and we had a fabulous Fire Emblem transformation into our Carnage forms, and now we're just looking for a way to escape. So let's have a short conversation with Tsubasa. Thank you for coming after me, Itsuki. I was so relieved. So now we're just gonna head out. There's no healing point, unfortunately, right now. So we just have to keep trucking, and I think we have to be a little bit more careful about the EP usage. Can't go that way, so the only way to go is this way. More mirages. The symbol you see before you represents the presence of an enemy mirage. When you come into contact with a symbol, battle will begin. You can perform sword attack with X on these symbols to knock down enemies and avoid combat. In addition, when you come into contact with a downed enemy symbol, you may be able to take the first action in battle. In these situations, it is highly recommended that you rely on your sword attack. So this sort of preemptive strike thing is, it was from the Persona series, Persona 3, I believe, and Persona 4. So here we just have some more of these blobs. We can't really do anything special right now, like a session attack, which is a series of chained attacks. So I'm going to try to conserve as much EP as possible right now, and we're just going to go with some sword attacks at first. Whoop. We're going to take a little damage. This is okay, because Tsubasa does healing. You can pretty much knock these guys out pretty easily with just some standard attacks like this. Take some damage, no big deal. The only thing Tsubasa can really do right now is attack, because she hasn't gotten her specialty yet. And we win! Again. So the cool thing about this game is that the classes in this game are from Fire Emblem, actually. So Chrom is a Lord, Kaida is a Pegasus Knight, and then we'll also get Knights and Cavaliers and things like that. So this next feature is similar to Persona again, Persona Shin Megami Tensei. You get abilities from your personas, or in this case, mirages. So your weapon has reached a certain mastery level. You gain mastery each time you act in combat, and when you have enough, you've learned a new skill. Try checking the new skills that you just learned. So now we have a new sword attack, which is Cleave. That's good. And for her, we now have the ability to session from an electric attack. I'm gonna come over here and just open this up really quick. Medicine, cool. That'll come in handy. Keep an eye on your health and heal before things can get out. That's a good tip, Chrom. I'm just gonna go in here really quick and heal Tsubasa up a little bit because she's hurting. Itsuki should be fine for a while. I want to be as conservative as possible with the EP. I'm so happy that this game came out because lately there's been a huge kind of drought of RPGs. Session skills. Oh yeah. So essentially when you stagger an opponent with a weakness, like this, it'll sort of initiate a session of attacks or like a chain of attacks. So if I hit this guy with thunder, Tsubasa is going to follow up with a spear skill. So this is a pretty cool little this is a pretty cool ability. I'm a huge fan of it. Let's see if we can session this guy. Nope. So, as I was saying, I'm kind of glad this game came out when it did, because lately there's been like this pretty huge drought of RPGs. It's kind of weird. I mean, we just had I Am Setsuna released, so I haven't had the opportunity to play that lately. Skewer. That's good. This is good. I haven't had the opportunity to play that. I did finish playing Fire Emblem, but that's not the same as playing like a turn-based RPG. I did play Tales of Zestiria recently, which was fun. It was a little excessive with the travel. The worlds were so huge, but it was pretty cool. I'm still trying to solve it, but it's been fun playing it because it's been like a nostalgia, sort of like a nostalgia trip, because I like the Tales games. They make me happy. But it seems like JRPGs are becoming a little less common nowadays, or at least turn-based RPGs are, which is a shame because I'm kind of a huge fan of them. I grew up in that age where you had a whole bunch of good RPGs coming out, like all the Final Fantasy games, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy IX, and they're kind of dying out. And with the exception of Atlas, I don't really know anyone who really makes turn-based RPGs anymore. The industry has kind of gone the way of action RPGs, which isn't a bad thing. Those are good, but sometimes you kind of just want to play something a little more traditional. So this is coming out, but next year this came out and I just had to play it because I haven't really had the opportunity to play something like this in a good long while, with the exception of Shin Megami Tensei 4, which is, again, an Atlas game. Oh, we're getting a text message from Toma. Itsuki, are you okay? Yes, somehow I found Tsubasa. We're alright. Where are you guys even right now? I have no idea. Gah, okay, you have to find the exit. Obvious statement is obvious. There should be a round building somewhere south of you. The exit's there, so get moving. And be careful, you better not die. That's a nice idea. There it is. That must be it. But this coming year is the year of Japanese games, so I'm pretty excited. We have games coming out like Persona 5, which is the one I'm really looking forward to. That's coming out in February. We have what's the one by Ico? The Last Guardian's coming out in October, I think. Which I played Shadow of the Colossus a lot, so chances are it's harvested from a human. Persona.
パフォーマあなたたち人間のみが持つ内なる力、そして私たちのような存在の糧となるものよ。
オーディションの司会者はこのパフォーマーを狙って人をさらっていたのか。
でもこれキラキラしてて綺麗だね。
It is very sparkly.
翼の中からもパフォーマーの輝きを感じるわ。
人間の持つ力か。
I played Shadow of the Colossus, as I was saying, so I'm really looking forward to The Last Guardian, especially after waiting for so long for it.
Yatta!
Hopefully The Legend of Zelda will be out next year too. But it's been a pretty dry year in terms of, you know, in terms of RPGs, which is kind of a bummer. This game's kind of supposed to tide me over until Persona 5 comes out though, so I've been playing it a lot. And I was a little skeptical about the approach it took because I thought that this game would be a little darker, since Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem tend to be written a little bit more on the mature side. So I had hoped it would be a little more dark, and I was kind of disappointed that it wasn't. But I think once you kind of accept this game the way it is, and you forget about what it could have been, you have a lot more fun with it. So once I kind of let go of my expectations about what I thought this game should have been, I had a lot more fun with it. It's a silly game, like the plot is super silly, but the battle system is really excellent, and the battle system is really excellent. And the characters are really well written, so I honestly don't really mind the way it turned out in the end. It's a good game. I think the thing that I've learned from this whole experience of this game coming out is that you should kind of learn to let your expectations go a little bit. Be willing to give things a chance, because you might be missing something really splendid. We have some more performance. We have another level up here, which is good. More skills. Some more session skills. Cool. We'll be able to chain together some nice attacks. At first it kind of seems like the session system is really, really broken because of how many attacks you can chain together at first. But then you realize later on in the game, when the enemies become smarter, that there really is no issue with how strong the enemies are, because they'll be able to session you right back. And usually, in my experience so far, that's always resulted in a KO for one of my characters, or sometimes my entire party ends up dying. Luckily, we're not at the stage in this game where things can session me yet. Otherwise, I would be in trouble right now. Spurred. I'll have to do a session on that one, but for now, let's just get rid of this guy. Let's do a session right here. Just get rid of this guy really quick.
逃がしてはくれないよな。
Let's conserve. And just hit this guy out. I mean, we're almost close to a heal point right now, but I'd rather not risk it. Let's just use the regular attack here. And then we'll session here. Early on in the game, you have to really be careful with skill usage because the character's EP is so low. Later on, it doesn't become much of an issue, but right now, you have to be pretty careful. You have a strength boost for latent skill. This is good. We're already done with Falcaion. So that means I'm probably gonna have to get Itsuki a new weapon pretty soon. And that system is pretty cool. The weapons crafting in this becomes a bit of a collectathon. We're gonna ignore these guys for a second because I want to just get a quick heal over here. Keep going. So there is a boss through here, so I'm just gonna pop into the menu really quick. I'm gonna save up. And boom. Save. And we're good. Alright. I sense a dangerous presence beyond this door. What should I do? Why, we're going to go in, of course. Oh, it's creepy announcer guy. There's a lot of evil laughing going on in this game, but not much action. Oh, our friend Toma is here to rescue us. Ready to rock. Alright, we have another Mirage Master on our side. Here's his transformation scene. Oh. Okay, we get to see what he turned into first. Oh my. Okay. Right. Alright. We have another member of the party, which is nice. So now, hopefully we can get a couple more sessions in, and we should make quick work of this guy. Pretty well. So our friend Toma here is a Cavalier, which is another Lance type unit, they're really useful in Fire Emblem. They're my favorite class, next to Lords. And Kain actually happens to be one of my favorite units from Shadow Dragon. So that'll be nice. So here we have Gojuin. We don't know his weaknesses yet, but the first thing I'm going to start with is I'm going to start by getting these guys out of the way so then I can go to work on him. I don't want any extra damage accumulated, so just get rid of these guys really quick. Nope. It's very lucky they can't do anything yet. Casper. Resist. He... Ooh, we can session. Cool. We took some damage, but that's okay. I'm gonna just go where I can get the most damage in. And that's right here. Alright. Let's get this in. Take this guy out. And now we can focus on Gojuin. Start another... Whoop. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Are you weak to fire? Yes, you are. We can't session with it, so... It's easier to just go with a session skill. Let's go back to Skewer since we can get more damage in. Something I actually don't hear a lot of people talking about with this game is the fact that the combat itself is kind of strategic in and of itself, which is kind of a holdover from Fire Emblem, because in Fire Emblem you really have to think about like wherever you move your units, because if you make one single mistake, all of your characters are gone. Oh my. Okay. He's hiding in the ground. I am just going to make one huge guess, because I have no idea how to tell which one he's in. Oh, whoops. Whoops. I'm not gonna panic. Because I have a heal turn coming up next. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna keep it nice and easy. Cool. Okay. Let's set up for another session. We're doing okay. No, this'll work. Let's just cleave. Alright.
Okay.
We're almost done. And we're finished. We got him. The thing that does really bother me about what they did with this localization is that they didn't subtitle what the characters are saying in battle, so I have no idea what that dying quote was or what Itsuki's saying whenever I target certain people, since I don't speak Japanese. So I would have liked to know what they were saying, even if they said it several hundred times over the course of the game, but we got the game anyway, so I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to be happy that this game even made it over to the States. So, overkill, since the enemy's remaining HP decreased to 0 during a session, an overkill occurred. When overkill is active, the remaining attacks in the session will ignore the enemy's resist, null, repel, drain.
Oyadama, uchitottari!
And we have a bunch of level ups. Right here for Itsuki. We got one for Tsubasa and then one for Toma.
この力受け取って。
And we have some more skills. Tarukaja raises defense for 3 rounds, which is good.
いいかしら。
It's good early in the game. Now we have a poison skewer, which will help us do some status effect stuff, which is good.
悪のミラージュ打ち取ったりってな。勢いに乗ったいい戦いぶりだったぞ、トーマ。だがまだ動きに無駄が多いな。なあ、はいはい、分かってる分かってる。けどな、物事にはケレン味ってもんが必要なんだよ。というか、死んでねえだろうな、この人は。なあ、カイン、確かこれで元に戻るって言ってたよ。
How unfortunate. Here's Toma's partner. This is Kane from Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon, just like Kaida and Marth.
紹介しておくぜ。こいつはカイン、俺の相棒だ。で、カイン、こっちは樹と翼ちゃんな。青い樹に織部翼だな。君たちの名前はトーマからよく聞いている。面白い友人だと。
面白い。
樹、お前がイドラスフィアに入ったって分かったときはゾッとしたぜ。イドラスフィア？今いるこの世界のことだ。マジで心配したんだからな。ごめん。
So the world with all the mirages is called the Idolosphere, and that's where we fell into, or went into at the beginning of the game.
俺は樹ならそうすると思ったから釘を刺したんだ。
That's why I told you to get off.
平然と無茶するからな。でも今回はさすがに頑張りすぎだぜ。それよりトーマ、どうして黙ってたんだ。こんな危ないことに関わってたなんて。ヒーローは正体を隠すものだ。特に親しい友人にはな。
Hero never reveals their identity.
正直なところ、樹に余計な心配をさせたくなかったんだ。だから黙ってた。すまなかった、樹。いや、謝ることじゃないよ。
Toma's a bro.
サンキュー、樹。っていうか、お前もミラージュマスターになっちゃう。
A Mirage Master too.
ミラージュマスターって？カインたちのことをミラージュって言って、ミラージュと共に戦う人間をミラージュマスターって言うらしい。なるほど。お前落ち着きすぎだろ。なんでそんないつも通りなんだよ。そうかな。
I think we had our freak out time earlier, Toma. We had our freak out time earlier where when we said, "What's happening?" And then we had the blue ghost chasing us, and we went, "What's happening?" So now everything
さっさと移動
Seems pretty normal. So now, what we need to do now is we need to complete the chapter by getting out of here. So we're just gonna continue on this way, we're gonna jump down, and there's the exit. Thank goodness. And of course we're surrounded. Nothing can ever go smoothly at the beginning of a game. Well, we can't run because we're surrounded, so we have to fight. Well, if we try to run, they're gonna chase after us, Tsubasa. Oop.
Huh?
Ice.
Kiryu-san!
Why is she here? In person! Tsubasa's one of those people. Wrong. Wrong place to be pounding. Right? Itsuki. We're right, Itsuki. And she ninja'd away. Conveniently. We just had... Yeah, exactly. We just had a near-death experience, and Tsubasa is fretting over whether or not she got Kiryu's autograph. So now we finally get to get out of here, which is a relief.
Yatta とりあえず2人ともお疲れさん。
なんかいろいろあったけど、本当戻ってこれてよかった。
Tsubasa just kind of goes up and down.
疲れた。
Second ago, she was freaking about all the people we were surrounded by. Then she was freaking out about Kiryu. Now she's relieved. Someone new. Oh my. The fan service is real.
最後はキリヤさんに助けられましたけど。
この二人は？
青井樹と織部翼。俺の友人っす。
はい、織部翼です。
青井樹です。舞子さん、この二人今回の件でマスターとして覚醒したみたいっすよ。
マスターとして因果なものね。
Game kind of escalates quickly. The beginning kind of just goes.
私は島崎舞子。今回大玉で起こったような事件を調査している者たちの、そうね、リーダーってとこかしら。
調査？
ええ、ミラージュによる事件は公にはなっていないけれどたびたび起こっているわ。こけら落とし消失事件、あの事件のこと、もちろんあなたは知ってい
Could
る。
that be the incident where a bunch of people disappeared?
何人もの観客や俳優が一瞬のうちに消え去ってしまった事件ですよね。
あの事件もミラージュの仕業よ。私たちもまだ彼らの正体をつかめていないわ。ただイドラスフィアと呼ばれる空間に潜み人間たちに害をなす存在ということは確かよ。彼らは物理法則から外れた存在、兵器などの手段で駆逐することはできないわ。ミラージュを倒せるのはミラージュの力だけ。
It's like in Persona, the only thing that can harm shadows is the power of another shadow, which is a persona.
さっき俺たちに協力してくれたクロムとシーダみたいな。
察しがいいわね。そう、一部のミラージュは特殊な才能を持つ人間に感応し力を貸してくれる。
I'm guessing those are Mirage
ミラー
Masters.
ジュの力で人類の天敵に対抗し得るもの、それがミラージュマスターよ。
Yep.
私たちはミラージュの起こす事件を収めるため常にマスターの力を必要としている。けどマスターの素質を持つ者はあまりにも少ないの。
翼？
私に協力させてください。
え？
うまくできるかわからないですけど、もし私にその素質があるなら協力させてください。
I'm surprised they're surprised by this.
あなたオリベ綾葉の妹でしょ。
なんでそれを。
私たちはあなたのことを5年前から知っている。もっともこんな形で翼ちゃんに関わることになるとは思ってもみなかったけど、5年前のこけら落とし消失事件でオリベ綾葉は公演を見に来ていた翼ちゃんの目の前で消えてしまった。
はい。
ミラージュマスターとして活動すれば手がかりがつかめるかもしれない、そう考えたわけね。
Well, if Mirages took her, then it would make sense that, yeah, we would find something out if we became Mirage Masters. So
ずっとお姉ちゃんのこと探してて、オーディションを受けたのも芸能界に入れば何かがわかるかもって思って。
I'm not sure how being in the industry would help you find your sister. Maybe use star power to locate her, but
もし
okay.
お姉ちゃんの手がかりが見つけられるなら、私ミラージュマスターになります。なりたいです。
わかったわ。翼ちゃん、これからよろしくね。
ありがとうございます。
いつきくんはどうかしら。
Now I could be a jerk and say, I don't know, but the way I play Itsuki, he's a nice guy, so I'm just going to say that I'll do it. Oh goodness, that's my cat.
俺にできることがあるなら協力します。
She wants to cuddle a little bit.
いつきならそう言うと思ってたぜ。
ありがとういつきくん、素直な子は好きよ。
これからよろしくお願いします、島崎さん。
Alright, so now,
マイコよ。
or not now.
私名前で呼ばれる方がフレンドリーで好きなの。はい、もう一回。
はあ、よろしくお願いします、マイコさん。
A compromise, Itsuki.
本当にいいの？
Yes, we are sure,
翼
Tsubasa.
だけに危険なことをやらせるわけにはいかないからな。
You were completely useless on your own.
ありがとう。
Someone has to watch after you.
月くんが一緒にいてくれるだけで私頑張れるよ。
おい、俺もいるんですけど。 もしかしてお邪魔だった？
They're having a moment. Toma. Shh. You're a bro, but shh.
そんなことないよ。トーマくんも頼りにしてるよ。
You were a side thought, Toma.
仲いいわね、あなたたち。
舞子さんもあと10歳若ければ混ざれたんすけどね。
トーマくん、後で舞子さんとじっくりお話ししましょうか。
About your
あなたの
future.
未来について。
The threat.
全力で遠慮します。
さて、トーマくん、いつきくんと翼ちゃんを私たちのアジトに案内してあげて。
アジト？そんなものがあるんですか？
秘密組織にアジトはつきものでしょ。
いやいや舞子さん、アジトってあれは。
それじゃあ私はちょっと寄っていくところがあるから。
Busy woman. What are you doing?
仕方ねえな。それじゃ案内するよ、アジトにな。
To the hidden base we go. And that was the end of the prologue, guys. So, we came a long way. We finally beat Gojuin, and we escaped the Idolosphere, and on the way we saw the mysterious Kyria. And we finally made our way out. So, I'm going to end the episode here, since it's been about half an hour. Let me know if you guys liked this video, if you'd like me to make more. Just like, leave a comment, subscribe, whatever. Tell me what you thought. And hopefully I'll see you guys next time.